Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ultimate Plumbing and Repair. At Ultimate Plumbing and Repair, we've noticed tankless water heaters becoming more popular due to their energy efficiency, limitless hot water, and decreased space requirements they offer versus conventional gas or electric tank water heaters. Recently, we followed Adam and Anthony on an installation of a brand new Rinnai RL94 series tankless water heater for one of our clients. Let's take a closer look. Step 1. Removing the original tank water heater. The installation began with removing the original water heater. After we turned off the water and gas to the unit, we disconnected the gas, water lines, and exhaust. Next, prepping the new unit. To prepare the Rinnai for installation, we began by prepping the water line connections and gas line before mounting the unit. The tankless water heater the homeowner selected was a Rinnai RL94 tankless gas water heater. Now the next step is the bracing. With the connections prepped, the next step was preparing the bracing for the new unit so we could get it into position. This step is important because the new tankless water heater needs to be properly leveled, correctly spaced, and braced at the appropriate height. Mounting the tankless water heater. With the bracing in place, it was now time to mount the tankless water heater into position. Mounting the tankless correctly cuts down on additional plumbing, gas line, and flue modifications, thus saving our customer money. Installing the exhaust. Unlike a conventional tank water heater, which typically requires single or double wall metal exhaust, the Rinnai tankless requires concentric venting. Depending on the location of installation can determine how much venting is needed. Next comes the gas line work. With a tank water heater, you can typically connect into an existing gas line in most cases. In a tankless water heater, a dedicated gas line is generally required. With this installation, we created a custom gas line system to fit perfectly. The existing tank water heater had a dedicated gas line already in place. Here we can see Adam installing a dirt trap. Next, installing the hot and cold water lines. With the gas and exhaust piping in place, the next step was to install the hot and cold water lines to and from the unit. Also, new shutoff valves are installed on the hot and cold water lines. Insulating the hot and cold water lines. With the water lines in place, it was now time for the insulation. This step is important to maintain maximum energy efficiency. Now, let's turn it over to Adam for an update.
To install these new tanks, obviously you just got to pull everything off the wall, get your studs in right. Make sure your vent hole's nice and lined up, hang your tankless up. The water lines were already PEX water lines here, so you just readapt to them. Make sure you add your thermal expansion tank when you're on the city water. These machines come with service valves here on the hot and cold side, so later on you can descale them. The gas and everything, everything's custom to fit every time you run gas line is always different.
Final check and activating the unit. With all the connections in place, Adam runs a final check to ensure everything is aligned and working properly. Once he was satisfied that everything was correct, he activated the unit by plugging it in and checked the system one last time to ensure the unit functioned the way it's supposed to. Ultimate Plumbing and Repair is a family-owned plumbing repair business. They provide a wide selection of plumbing services to both residential and commercial locations, including bathroom remodels, gas line installations, general plumbing repairs, tankless water heater installations, drain cleaning, toilet repairs, and more. For more information, please visit ultimateplumbinginc.com.